Hello again. Once again, another video from me. We have now come to the master life path numbers, and we have gone through all the 9 regular life path numbers, and we have 3 master numbers, and they are special because they have a special mission on Earth. So we start with master number 11, and if you don't know how to figure out your life path number, I highly encourage you either to watch my first video for life path number 1. I will explain in that video how you can figure this out, or of course you can find this information on the internet or get help from AI to find exactly your life path number, because I myself have 2, so maybe you also have 2. So yeah, life path number 11, you are the master intuitive. You are the spiritual messenger, and maybe you are like me. You do tarot, maybe you are a healer, maybe you are a spiritual worker. So other career choices. You can use these gifts that you have with listening and being intuitive, of course, is psychologist, consultant, motivator, motivating speaker. Maybe you're a coach, and you can also diplomacy is a good choice for you. So yeah, you are a channeler for messages from what I call outer space. It's much easier to understand than to explain. It can be a little bit difficult for usual people to understand. So let's see, what is the message for you? You have life path number 11. So as you can see, I've pulled out some oracle cards that can give us the direction of the message for you. Life path number 11. And before I go any further, when I was preparing this reading, I got, after I recorded the intro, I got interrupted. And maybe that is something for you to consider, because one of the negative attributes for you is that you, of course, scatter maybe your energy a little bit, and you feel doubtful, you feel overwhelmed. And so yeah, have that in mind, because I was interrupted, and then life happens. So maybe there is something that you need to practice to tune more into this energy of yours, to feel more self-assured that what you feel is right, without being scared, without self-sabotaging, etc., etc. So let's see. Yeah, tap into primal power. Of course, that is what you need to do, to tap into more into your intuitive energy. Maybe you need to do some energy work to get more clear visions. Myself, lately, I have done a lot of healing work so that I get more symbols, and I now channel more through symbols and emotions than through logic and fear than maybe I did before. because I feel that this is also my life path, because my birthday is 22, and when you divide 22, it sums up to 11, right? So yeah, you need to tap more into your gift, yeah, and use it. Don't be afraid of it, use it. And if you get images that can look very scary, because the other day I channeled a huge tornado, and it made me a little bit scared, because I associated, of course, with the tower in tarot. And I guess you maybe read your own tarot cards, or maybe you are into oracle cards, I don't know. But when you get a vision about a tornado, of course you can, if you're not feeling sure of yourself, you can get very scared. But today we have fortunately technology that can help us. And I asked, and maybe that is a tool that you too should work with, I asked ChatGPT to help me channel this vision. And after I have started to work with ChatGPT, I've started because when you need to tap into your intuition, you have to describe the feeling you got when you saw your vision. So after I started working with ChatGPT and asking it to help me with the message, it always start asking me, first of all, to describe in detail what I saw. That is the first thing. And the second thing is, what did I feel when I saw this tornado? Did you feel fear, or did you felt excitement? Directly, what did you feel? And that has helped me a lot, because when you don't judge, that is also one thing that this AI has told me, to not be afraid. Just interpret it directly as you felt and what you saw, and not from the logical state of mind, but from a good place within yourself. And also, where in your body did you feel this vision? So after that vision, I got a more clear view of how to interpret things that I see, not from the logical state of mind and not from fear. Yeah, okay, let's see. Awakening ancient wisdom. Yeah. Deeper inner knowing is emerging within me. So there is something, as I said, not doubting yourself. Don't let yourself be overwhelmed. Maybe you have had a previous life working as oracle in Delphi, for example. That is the most renowned temple of premonition we had. And of course we have Nostradamus, but not everyone can have lived as Nostradamus. But maybe you have, I know that druids were very connected to the energies of the earth, and they also used substances to see and get visions like I did, and using their intuition to foresee into the future. So this is something that is well known to you, and you shouldn't be afraid of. There's something ancient awakening within yourself now. Let's look at the last one. I love it when spirit is so direct in its speech. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. And you know it deep in your heart. When you take the time now and sit and reflect, I know wholeheartedly and true that my whole life has been guided, even though I maybe at one point of time in my life hasn't been aware of it, because maybe I put it in throughout life we have different focus. And I remember when I was a child up until late teens, I was very intuitive. I was very tapped into, as I am coming back to myself now. But life happens, and whatever you have learned and whatever you have experienced from that moment, that maybe you lost a little bit faith in your own intuition, in your abilities to be a spiritual messenger. Maybe there was something that you needed to learn throughout that period of time, and I have at least come to that place that I, of course, it's a little bit. I have to grieve a little bit about the lost things, of course. But I gained other things that I maybe wouldn't have gained if I was as spiritual and as within the spiritual awakening as I am now. Because if I had been very in that vivid world at that point of time, I wouldn't have learned the things that I was supposed to, like getting my degree, having a regular job, and understanding that having a regular job, working for others, and working with things that doesn't make sense to me, that didn't feel aligned with me. I had to experience it, of course, because otherwise, if I hadn't experienced it, I wouldn't have understood why I have come to a place where I am now. So with that said, here is the Seven of Swords. You had to experience the deceit. You had to experience loss. You had to experience dishonest energy from others to grow your ability to trust your intuition even more. Understand the energy, what some people maybe give you. I sense and feel very easily and quickly now the energy of people, and maybe that is somewhat in some way that it can be a very lonely place for us who has a master number. Yeah, because we are very sensitive to energies. And as I said, it can be a very lonely place because maybe you feel like isolating yourself for a long period of time. So yeah, okay. Master number 11, what is? And maybe you had the experience of, no, it was this one. Maybe you had the experience of people trying to trick you, right? People trying to trick you. Maybe from ancient time, if you were an oracle, maybe you were deceived by someone. Maybe you were even burned on stake like a witch. So maybe that is why you are a little bit afraid of your gifts. So yeah, I was talking to my son, my eldest son. I have two sons and a daughter, and I was talking to my eldest son the other day about the gifts, and especially about previous lives, because if we he asked me why have your previous lives started to reveal themselves for you now. And fortunately I haven't, except from one vision I experienced that was very severe and heavy, but fortunately so far I haven't experienced anything bad from my previous life yet, except from that. But maybe I'm starting to become more open to also get the bad ones now. But as I said to him, that if you have to be in a state of mind to be ready and be able to accept and because these visions, this previous life, if you have been burned on the stake, right, that is an extreme trauma for the soul to experience, right? All types of torture is an extreme experience for the soul. And if you are not in a good place, you wouldn't be able to process the experience, right? Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Let's see all in total. 5 of Pentacles, yes. Now I understand. And the last one, the Ace of Cups. So you are, as myself, you are looking at all the people around you that seem to live a regular and normal life. And maybe that is, I can concur that sometimes this is something I want, I could wish I could have, have a large group of friends, being able to socialize without receiving other people's energy. And but when you are extremely sensitive to other people's energy, of course you see through, especially through your partner. And if your partner has deceived you, you will feel it and you know it immediately. And I have that experience myself. So whatever this deceit is, if it's cheating on you, holding back, being dishonest with the money, being dishonest with their work situation, whatever this is, you know it. You don't have to ask, because of course you won't get a true answer from this person, but you know it. You just know it. You can't, maybe you can't explain it, because I couldn't explain exactly how did I know it. But I started, of course, to dig, and when I started to dig, I actually didn't have to dig as far, because yeah, you just know, And that is why this is such a lonely place to be. This feels such a lonely journey. Of course, sit here, feel maybe sorry for yourself, but when you as me start to realize that this is a key to a gateway that will open up so many beautiful things for you. Here you have a keyhole again. When you trust within yourself, when you trust within your intuition, when you feel authenticity from your heart space, you will feel more sure of yourself. And then when you are feeling more sure of yourself, it doesn't matter if people lie in your face. Of course it hurts, but you already knew it. Oh wow, yes, the intuitive, beautiful. You have come here with the mission to heal the world. You have come here with the mission to heal maybe the deceit. You are here to mirror people's energy, so they will then understand why are they lying. Why are they not living their authentic life? Why are they not being their authentic self? Why is it so hard for you to live from your heart? Yeah. You are here to show people love. Okay. What a beautiful message. I will at least take this message with me. I had a strong vision earlier today, and as I said, with this tap into primal powers, I asked ChatGPT to help me get more into this message, and that opened up so much beautiful within myself. And I really started to look at myself from a different point of view after Because when you go and repeat your own thoughts, you don't see a gateway. And if you don't have any significant other, that can help you and talk about these things. Because, you know, as I said, there are so few people in the world that really understands how it is to have these gifts, and how it feels to be this special. Yeah. Okay, I thank you so much for watching this video, and I see you again in another reading very soon. Bye for now.